now you got Boots Ennis, who's in your weight class.
Definitely.
What do you think about him?
Oh, he's very, very talented. He's unproven, but he's very talented.
Yeah.
The eye test tells it all. You know, he's got the it, you know.
Man, great. Bud always been like that. Without a question, sour. You know what I'm saying? Sour.
You think there's anything left for him, coach, or is it time for Bud to move on? Or
I'm trying to figure out who he gonna fight next.
160, you can see him fight
I wouldn't do nothing crazy. He looked at excellent. Hey, he looked at excellent.
Is there anybody?
No, I'm trying to figure out what their team gonna do next. I want to see what's
He's
next.
talking about 160, coach. I mean, the only thing down there is maybe like a middleweight tournament, 2 fights undisputed, something like that. But if not that, then what for Bud?
Who?
Well, they were talking about Jaron Ennis going to 160. Possibly Jaron Ennis going to 160.
If he go to 160, then we got another mega fight.
You think that's a mega fight?
I don't know that yet, but I'm saying in the boxing fans that know boxing would say that's another mega fight.
Stay away from it. And by the way, there's this brother coming up, Molly. His name is Boots Ennis. This brother's special. You don't want to go in the ring against after that beating. Molly, it was so bad. I swear to y'all, I am not exaggerating. You know how I got called.
Terence "Bud" Crawford has shocked the world again. Fresh off the biggest win of his career, removing Canelo Alvarez from the throne and becoming the first man in history to be undisputed in 3 different weight classes, Crawford jumped on a live interview and said the words fans have been waiting a long time to hear.
Everything you said about fighting not being there spiritually, mentally, you think that might have affected Canelo, or that was just a skill difference was too wide?
You know, I do think he was a little mentally tired. He's been at that level for a long time. Right. So 11 fights in 4 years. That's a lot.
Timing was perfect for Crawford.
Yeah.
He said it himself at the press conference. He said timing was everything. Perfect timing, everything.
That's right.
His whole career was on timing.
He was mentally tired, but you gotta give Crawford his credit, man. Keep your mind that mentally fresh and sharp and go out there and perform like that, that's a win itself. Mm-hmm. Not even just beating your opponent. For your mind to be that fresh, come fight that.
How are you feeling to be Chris Eubank's trainer, first of all?
It feels good, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been this trainer before, so.
Yeah, it's good.
It's a no-brainer.
Of course. Congratulations on the win. What's your first reactions to Crawford's victory? One of the greats of this era, right?
Oh, definitely that. You know that.
What do you want to see him do now?
What I want to do now?
What do you want to see Crawford do next?
Do what he at this point now in his career where he could do whatever he wanted to do.
Who would you like to see him fight? Any names? Is there any names in particular you'd like to see?
It doesn't matter.
What about Canelo? Would you like to see him retire?
I don't. Canelo's not my responsibility.
Okay.
He is ready to fight Jaron Boots Ennis. That is right. One of the most avoided fighters in boxing, and one of the most dangerous young champions in the game. And now the man many already call the greatest of all time is lining up Boots Ennis as his next target. This fight could be a passing of the torch. It could be a clash of 2 different eras. Or it could be the moment Crawford proves once and for all that he truly cannot be beaten. Let us break it all down. Terence Crawford did not just beat Canelo Alvarez. He turned boxing completely upside down. Before the fight, everyone had their doubts. Could a man who built his name at 135, 140, and 147 pounds really handle a natural 168-pound force like Canelo?
Should Bud go to 160? I think Bud should do what he want to do. Are you going to the Crawford parade on Saturday? I believe I am going. Yes, I believe that I am going. I have to look at my schedule and stuff.
But Crawford did not just survive the step up. He dominated from start to finish. He outboxed, outthought, and outclassed Canelo over all 12 rounds to take a clear and convincing decision victory.
Canelo couldn't really keep up with him. He was too fast. His feet, footwork was too good.
Do you think the scores was right on, or do you think maybe it was a little more towards Bud?
What was the scorecards?
115, 113, 116, 112.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah?
I feel like Bud damn near basically won every round, so.
Yeah.
Honestly. But yeah, that's about right. You can say that.
Now, with this accomplishment, Keyshawn, is he on the Mount Rushmore of boxers?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah?
3-time undisputed. Mm-hmm. He just beat Canelo.
Yeah.
The face of boxing, so now you can say Bud is the face of boxing.
Greatest of all time, or?
Greatest of all time.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it can never be one great, but he definitely one of the greatest of all time, for sure.
That win did not just hand him Canelo's undisputed crown. It locked in his status as the pound-for-pound #1 fighter alive. No excuses and no debate needed. Crawford is the man.
I thought Terence fought a virtuoso fight. Terence never let Canelo get into a rhythm. Terence never allowed Canelo to get anything going, and I didn't think he could do it for 12 rounds. I thought that the first 3 or 4 rounds were going to be difficult for Canelo for that reason, but Terence was able to do it for 12 rounds, and in the later part of the fight, he kind of pushed the fight more than I think people expected, which is the mark of a superstar, man.
And after that fight, the question was no longer whether he is great. The question became whether he is the greatest of all time. But greatness always comes with a target on your back.
Terence Crawford against Jaron Ennis, for me, is the best fight in American boxing. But it needs to be a payday for Crawford that would get him interested, because Crawford knows how good Boots is. And I'm not saying that Crawford thinks he's going to lose to Boots, but he knows that is a real fight. But for me, Boots is the new Crawford. We've just got to go out and get the fights to show how great he is.
Jaron Boots Ennis has been orbiting Crawford's name for years. Unbeaten with 34 wins and 30 knockouts. A fighter so avoided at welterweight that opponents openly admitted they wanted no part of him. Boots is fast, explosive, and genuinely dangerous inside the ring. And at just 27 years old, he is right in the prime of his career.
A lot of people compare Ennis with Crawford, but Ennis always says he's got a completely different style, and the only similarity is they both switch. Do you agree with that?
I 100% agree with that. Me personally, I think that Terence Crawford boxes a hell of a lot more in the moment, phenomenal fighter in the moment, and I think Ennis is a lot more of a chess player.
Fans have always wondered what would happen if Crawford the master technician went up against Boots the hungry young lion. And now it is no longer just something to imagine. Crawford himself has agreed to make it happen.
What about the Terence Crawford fight? I'm tired of answering questions about it. He already said millions of times that he not fighting me or looking my way, so I'm just tired of answering them questions, you know. And if a fight happened, it happened. You know, I wanted it to happen, but if not, yeah.
In a live interview after the Canelo fight, Crawford did not avoid the question at all. When asked about Boots, he said he is open to it, and the boxing world went completely wild. Why? Because Crawford did not need to take this fight. He could retire right now at 42-0, undefeated, and walk away as a certified legend. But instead he is talking about Boots, the fighter most other people will not even dare to mention by name.
That's the fight that everybody wants to see. Yeah. I want to do it.
Do you respect him as, like, when he's like, I got a couple fights left, I'm at the end, I'm only trying to get mega fights, so...
I understand it, but don't lie or kept to the net and make it seem like I had the opportunity to fight you and I didn't. I never did. You know what I'm saying? And then that one time that I did, we said they called, and we said never heard nothing else back about it. So I mean, I respect it though. I mean, get your money. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. But don't be capping on the net, acting like this, acting like that.
That is exactly why fans love Crawford. He does not just go after big fights. He takes the ones people say he should walk away from.
What do you like watching now?
Terence Crawford, one of my favorites to watch now. I love Terence Crawford, and I like to watch anyway can fight. And you know who else I like to watch though? I like to watch Boots.
Oh, okay.
Boots, I love watching Boots. Boots got game. People don't understand, Boots got game. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Boots, every now and then he messes on the defense a little bit, but Boots got game.
Boots versus Terence Crawford.
Now, Boots hasn't proven himself enough to tell me for me to say that he gonna beat Terence Crawford, because Terence Crawford is a different kind of animal. You feel me? Proven stud. You understand where I'm coming from? But Boots, if anybody could be Bud in the future, it would probably be a Boots, because Boots got enough too to be anybody.
So at what weight would a Crawford versus Ennis fight actually take place? Boots is the current WBA welterweight champion at 147 pounds. Crawford left that division behind a long time ago. He has been competing at 154 and just shocked the world at 168. There is simply no way he cuts all the way back down to welterweight. Most likely this fight happens at 154 pounds, maybe even 160. Boots has the body to move up in weight. And at 38, Crawford probably does not want to drain himself through a tough weight cut anymore. So 154 or 160 makes the most sense for both sides.
I'm trying to tell you, 154, man, it's mine. 154 is mine, and they're gonna see, you know, and they're gonna see, you know. Just stay tuned, and like I said, when I handle business October 11th.
And honestly, that is exactly where things get interesting, because at the heavier weights, Crawford may be a little slower, but he is still incredibly technical. Boots, on the other hand, is young, powerful, and still growing into his frame. That is exactly why this matchup is so intriguing. Here is a wild angle on all of this. Boots actually helped Canelo prepare for the Crawford fight.
First things first, a lot has been made about your sparring session with Boots, with Boots Ennis. How did that happen? What happened?
I cannot say much, but he called us and say if he can go and sparring with me and everything. I say, of course, right? A fighter like me, we always want great sparrings because there is the thing, right? And I have history with the family because 14 years ago, his older brother helped me for Sugar Shane Motley and Alfonso Gomez. So it's Derek Ennis. So he helped me. So he was 14 years old at that time, by the way. And it was good, very good. And I'm very grateful with him because he made that time to go and give me a good.
That is right. Boots sparred and worked with Team Canelo to help them get ready for Bud. He was directly involved in the game plan designed to figure Crawford out.
Now it's here, Keith. You ready?
Yeah, of course, baby. Yeah, man. You know, it's a fight you ain't gonna want to miss, man. One time back. I told you the comeback 2025 is the key.
What do you think about Ennis joining Canelo for the Crawford camp?
Hey, good stuff.
You think that matters?
That's beautiful.
Anywhere.
That's beautiful, man. You know, when you.
It's a good move.
That's world class. That's, you know, I mean, it's the best switch hitter he can get. That's not his opponent, you know. It's champions working with champions, you know. In the modern day and age, man, you don't get that a lot, you know. It reminds me back when I was supposed to fight Month with Maidana, and I got Sean Porter for sparring.
Thank you, boss. You're the best.
You know, so I like it.
But the irony is that Canelo still lost despite all of that preparation. So now picture this. Boots knows what it feels like to be in a training camp preparing for Bud. Crawford knows what it feels like to beat the man Boots was helping get ready.
He's not me.
Yeah.
You know, as much as a lot of people, you know, say we have similarities and, you know, we switch a lot and we fight a lot. He's not me, you know, and I'm not him, so.
Yeah. Tim had said comparison, like he's like a Chrysler 300 and you're like a Bentley.
Yeah, like, once again, like, he's not me. You know, he's trying to get to where I'm at. You know, he's where he at, I'm where I'm at. You know, he got a long way to go.
This is not just a fight. It is personal. Boots could see it as a chance to get some kind of redemption. Crawford could see it as making a very clear statement. You helped prepare the guy who tried to beat me and he still lost. Now I will beat you too. The boxing world is buzzing with reactions. Some people like Max Kellerman say Crawford should keep fighting because he has proven he can beat anyone at any weight. Others like Eddie Hearn are saying Crawford should walk away right now, retire unbeaten, and protect everything he has built.
Sorry, should Crawford retire? Do you know what? Someone said the other day, and it's very true because I actually said it about Usyk. We've got a real tendency, haven't we, to kind of try and retire people off. Do you know what I mean? Like I said with Usyk, I think now he should retire. And everyone's like, why do you want him to retire? It's like, I just think it's a great way to go out. I actually also think that Crawford could move down and win a world title at 160. And that would make him, what, 6 division champ? 5, 35, 40, 47, 54, 6 division champion. But the problem is Terence Crawford now is really only going to want to fight for big money, and there's only certain fights that can generate that kind of money. So Shakur, he was obviously very close to him, seemed to say, so maybe that's it.
And then there are fighters like Boots himself calling on Crawford to test himself one more time. People in the sport point out that Crawford has absolutely nothing left to prove, but fans still want to see if the old lion can handle the young one. This is what makes boxing so special, those generational matchups where two different eras collide.
As his trainer, do you feel like you should
just sail off into the sunset after this monumental
Well,
win?
you know what? They made it look so easy. You know what I'm saying? Got 2-3 more in him. You know what I'm saying? Training camp will try harder. You know what I'm saying?
You think a move to 160 would make sense?
I mean, if you want to do it, you know, it'd be a challenge. If you want to challenge yourself, yeah, I don't mind.
So how would this fight actually play out? Crawford is a switch-hitting genius. He can fight from both stances with equal comfort. He studies opponents, breaks them down round by round, and finishes strong when it matters most.
Do you think Ennis is the guy to give Crawford like trouble in there if they were ever to fight?
I think that'd be a great fight. You know, the young hungry lion versus the legend. That would be a hell of a fight. Maybe 160. If it's a vacant title at 160, I think that they can make that happen for sure. I think it just has to make sense for both parties. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think if there's a vacant belt, Crawford's gonna want to be 6th division champion, and then he'll make Ennis move up to 160. I think they could do it at 160.
Boots is explosive, unpredictable, and athletically gifted. He throws punches from unusual angles, has genuine knockout power in both hands, and is fast enough to close the gap on virtually anyone. Crawford's advantages are experience, ring intelligence, and composure. Boots's advantages are youth, explosiveness, and hunger. This fight would be pure fireworks from start to finish. And here is the biggest question of all. Is Crawford simply too old for this? He is 38 years old. Most fighters at that age are either already retired or a shadow of what they once were. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do not forget to like this video and subscribe to Boxer Hub. I will catch you in the next video.